kill me. I want you to kill me.
St. Petersburg police tell us a teen suspect had a death wish before the shootout that left him dead and an officer wounded. Good evening, everyone. I'm Linda Hurtado.
And I'm Jamison Euler. We're getting new details tonight about the moments leading up to a shooting of a St. Petersburg police officer and the death of a teenage suspect. Police tell us they were searching for 18-year-old Austin Goodner in another shooting when he surprised officers outside of his home and fired, hitting one officer in the leg. Our Serena Fazan spoke with detectives in this case and joins us live with some new information for us tonight. Serena?
And Jamison, we first want to tell you about that officer. We are hearing at this hour that he is doing fine. He is still in the hospital, but he is also in very good spirits. That being said, the chief is also very mindful that the family at this home right behind me on Robin Lane is in mourning. Austin Goodner's mother leaning on neighbors for support. Police say last night she had no idea her 18-year-old was in the backyard. Police say hiding in bushes and then threatening 3 officers with a 9mm Glock.
You're talking about a 1 to 2 minute. The family's in the house. They probably don't realize what's going on outside. They hear the commands and they hear the shots fired.
We learned today officers fired 2 rounds first. Chief Anthony Holloway says they had no choice after Goodner pointed the gun. The chief says the teen getting even more violent, rushing out of hiding.
The officer kept telling him to come out, come out. And that's when he came out and he shot a couple more rounds at officers and they returned fire. One
of Goodner's bullets pierced Officer Michael Cordiviola's leg. The 10-year veteran quickly using a hose as a tourniquet to try and stop the bleeding as his colleagues pushed the father of 3 out of the line of fire. The remaining 2 officers continued to urge Goodner to surrender. And while Holloway can't say if this was a suicide by cop, he did share what Goodner screamed.
The only thing that the officers heard him say was, "Kill me, get this over with for me," and then that's when he came out.
Holloway says Goodner firing his gun. His officers knew they could have a violent confrontation. Even though he was only 18 years old, Goodner had a long list of felony arrests, and Baker acted twice.
They had a history, and on his home, it was flagged to say that use caution.
Because of his history, officers easily tracked Goodner to his home on Robin Lane. After 2 frightening incidents about an hour earlier that evening, police say Goodner first yelled some disparaging remarks at 4 people at the nearby North Shore pool and then rode his bicycle on Coffee Pot Boulevard, where police say he confronted an innocent bystander also riding his bike, shooting 50-year-old Norman Siebert in the arm for no apparent reason, stunning residents like Rich Hollenberg, who live on this calm, peaceful street on the water and only 4 miles from Goodner's home.
You certainly don't think of something like that happening, especially in broad daylight.
The focus right now is to find out how Goodner got that gun. In fact, the chief tells me his own parents had no idea that he had a weapon. Reporting live from St. Petersburg, I'm Serena Fazan, ABC Action News.
Serena,